orders, demanding that a city surrender to a besieging army or delivering the terms for the release of hostages. Unfortunately for jesters, the enemy did sometimes kill the messenger as an act of defiance, especially if they regarded the terms being offered as an insult. And some used a catapult or a trebuchet to hurl the unfortunate messenger or his severed head back into his own camp as a graphic illustration of what they thought of the message.
Dude, can you imagine a trebuchet, fucking a huge human catapult, but just you're chilling with your boys and your old boy's head comes.
Yeah, I told them to go tell them to go fuck themselves.
Nice. He said go fuck himself. I guess they fucked I guess they fucked him.
Give me all your women and all your gold and we're good. Then a fucking head comes flying into the windshield.
Sometimes that cruel and unusual punishment shit that they would do from years ago, like some of it was like grossly funny. It's still gross, but it's like, that's hilarious to be like, cut his head off, throw it back at those guys.
Yeah.
And they would just load it up in a catapult, fucking huck it at your friends.
The psychological aspect of a fucking head flying over the wall of the castle.
It's a deep cut. You think anybody laughed? You think of the crew, you think one guy was like...
They're probably used to it.
Yeah.
They're probably used to people getting their heads chopped off. I mean, back then, people fought with swords.
People died every day that someone you knew someone was dying.
And probably in the streets, people are getting stabbed left and right because, like, life and death was probably so cheap.
It was a commonplace where you're like, yeah, he died. Big deal.
Yeah, he got cut up.
It happens.
Yeah, they sliced his arms off.
What are you going to do?
The Mongols would light people on fire and then use their bodies to light buildings on fire with catapults.
I thought you were going to say for warmth. Did they ever light people on just to warm up?
Sure they did.
Like it's
they
cold.
Probably did whatever they wanted to.
Like, man, I'm freezing. Burn Nick.
If you could imagine horrific ways that people died, that one of the things they did was the way they would kill royals is they wouldn't kill them like they would kill like regular people. So they would put them, sometimes they would stack them and then put boards over the top of them and then eat dinner on top of them and crush them to death.
Shut up.
Yeah.
They used you as a table? You were a little side table?
You were the thing under the table.
That's awful.
They built like a whole structure over you. And then everybody would like lay the tables out and all the food out, and then all the people would walk onto it, and then they'd just crush you.
The visual is funny. I know it's terrible, but it's just funny.
It's fucking dark.
It's fucking dark, dude.
That's not that long ago that people did that to people.
No.
It's not that long ago.
No. But the reasoning has changed so heavily. It's funny, you know how technology, they say it's like, it jumps like, you know, it's like the fastest moving thing we have. It's technology continually just like overleaping itself. Think about giving us a little bit of credit as a society, as people, that we're pretty good to a degree at times changing our ways of like, we can't do that shit
for the
anymore.
most part.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah. But I think it's kind
definitely a lot better.
Well, it's only going to get better. This is wild that you think that not that long ago that shit would happen, but you're like, it is nice we don't do that anymore.
But now we kill people with drones. Like if you're in a wedding party in Yemen and you hear something headed your way. You're like, what? Boom.
It's a gift from someone. Yeah. No, yeah, we're more...
the drone thing's wild.
We're getting further away from... We don't want to see it.
Yeah, we don't want to eat lunch on your compressing body.
No, but we want to pay someone far away to do it to you.
But we want to launch a rocket out of a flying robot.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's terrible. But, you know, we're not pulling on your... The Chinese torture tactics were wild, though. You read about those things. Like, they were endless.
What'd they do?
Like, well, I mean, water torture might be like the one that most people know. That might be like I think that's probably like the easiest one. Do you know what I mean? I mean, they took tactics from, like, even stuff like Four Horsemen type of shit, pulling you in all separate directions. I mean, people would watch you get pulled apart and stand there.
Yeah.
Like, no big deal. Like, it's, you know.
What's this one?
These are torture methods. From
Forced abidance in a painful position. So your head would be in a cage, and then your foot would be on a stool.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So they make you stay outside in freezing cold overnight.
Oh,
yeah, so inside's fine. Outside, it's like -12. And your head is stuck in the cage, and if you wobble enough, the stool falls, you fall asleep, you die. You choke yourself out.
Christ.
That's just that kind. There's hanging, electroshocking, force feeding, burning, scalding.
Yeah, look at that one. Pouring hot water on you all day long. Yeah, all day. Just burning water, intermittently burning you with water.
What does that? Go up a little bit, burning hot iron bars?
Yeah, I was trying to see.
Some victims were tortured with burning hot iron bars. Due to the bad hygienic standards in Chinese prison, this leads to the wounds becoming infected.
And they were good at it, dude. The Chinese were good at fucking with you. Isolation. That shit's crazy. Halfway underwater.
Water dungeon.
Yeah, water dungeons. Yeah. Shit's nuts. Dude, it's nuts. By the way, the bottom one is just tough for people like me. Prohibition of eye contact and speaking. They're like, just don't let that idiot talk to you. He'll kill himself at some point.
Stab and cut wounds. Yeah. Oh,
Ling Chi. You know Ling Chi. You know what that is, right?
no.
Death of 1,000 cuts. They slowly cut you with minuscule cuts, thousands and thousands of times.
Red pepper is blown into the victim's eyes or nose.
Make you not go to the bathroom.
Wait, bring up Ling Chi so I make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing. But I think that's the one. Your skin begins to like just like fold off itself. Yeah, Ling Chi.
Oh, God.
Slow slicing. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That shit's insane.
Most terrifying punishment in history, cut by cut torture method known as Ling Chi, may have been used for hundreds of years. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the
Lingering.
Tang Dynasty started that shit, baby. So they tie
Human
you up.
beings are capable of some horrific shit, man.
Wretched.